you might be with me, but then another
Mm,
man may come and have
Yeah,
money,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Another
you'll leave
man
me
got
for the
that
man that
bread,
got
but you
money.
gonna
But I'm
leave
the one
him.
that treats you. I'm the one that treats you
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'll treat
yeah.
you like a queen, but you'll
He
leave
gonna
me for a
take
man that
care of
got
your
money.
kids and everything. He just don't
He gonna take care of your
financially
kid.
have
Yeah,
it right now.
right,
right. Okay. And I see it like this. If a female wants to do that, that's okay. But look, this she has to go about it the right way. She has to tell the person she's with, like, hey, I want to be this type of person. And if that person don't want to get down like that, then she needs to leave, or he needs to leave. And at least she
that's
was straight
right.
up with him. This is what I'm gonna be doing.
No, no,
And
you know I respect about you. You kind of like me. Like if I tell a female I'm fucking with, this what it is you with it or you not. At least like some like you know how some people be in a relationship and they start finding out things as it go down, which I'm gonna tell you, this what it is you fucking with it or you not. I
you
told you
know,
from the beginning what you getting yourself into. I
mm-hmm,
told you off the dump, so you don't be
mm-hmm.
sad or nothing.
That's
I'll be
why the
like,
last
man, look, my mama gonna agree with you, but that ain't what Big Easy gonna do. My
right,
mama gonna take your side. I've been told you what you getting yourself into.
right. If that female allows her, or that guy allows himself to be put in that situation after they know what the other person is wanting to do, and they tell you, then that's that person's fault because they stayed knowing that that's what they was gonna do.
Right.
But the last person I was with, I already saw the signs that he was doing something, right? It was my fault I stayed. Um, but I needed physical proof. So whenever
Confirmation.
the female reached out to me talking about, hey, I keep seeing your name pop up on his phone and he just told me you were his cousin. And she was like, I really just want to know what's going on because I don't want to get hurt.
Right.
He didn't keep it P. He tried to start a whole nother fucking relationship while he was with me, hurt this other girl. That's the shit that hurts me. Cause now you hurt this other girl. Had her thinking
Right.
that gonna be something. But we was together. She was the side person. I
Right.
haven't you do not do that shit to people because people can get crazy. You don't know how someone's going to react to stuff. Like literally, we confronted him. And when I
Okay.
say
Okay.
he was pinching his, pinching for pennies, he was so fucking scared. And he ended up getting his car keyed, not by me, not by the other girl, but by the girl's best friend.
Right. Yeah.
But this story could have went differently, if he would have been
Yeah.
kept it real and would have been like, because he was the one that pushed me to be in a relationship. I didn't want no relationship. I knew I wasn't ready for one. I told him straight up from the jump, but I did it because I did want to be with him eventually. But in this time, I did not feel like I was ready to be in a committed relationship.
Right.
I just got out of something else, and why
Right.
are we trying to stuff? And so
Right.
we did
Right.
that.
You try.
And he didn't even need to be in a relationship because he just got out of the 4-year one. Take your time to heal because all we about to do is hurt. And what we do, hurt.
That's right. Yeah. Damn. Damn. I feel for you, baby.
But
Give me a hug.
He said, "Give me
like
a hug."
the
Yeah.
thing
Give me
that
a
hurt,
hug.
the other female being hurt like that because she didn't see him the way I saw him. I already knew
Right.
all
Because
his
she
lies.
knew more.
I
Right.
knew the lies. I saw the manipulation. She saw him as this person that was so kind, like.
Yeah,
But and he said this to me. He was like, she treated me.
but some people you gotta let them find out the hard way. That's like a nigga telling me, "Oh, what's up, Big Easy, your girl?" I gotta think for myself and figure it out. I don't want no another nigga telling me that.
But I wasn't perfect in it though, right? But I kept it P with
Yeah.
people. I kept it
Right.
P. And that's why I got caught up in nothing.
Right.
Because if I went to go do something, I would have let the other person know, like, hey, yeah, I got somebody that I'm not with them right now because we going through something, but I'm going back to him. You know what I'm saying? That's who I want to go
Right.
back to.
Yeah, yeah, that's
But
facts.
I kept it real with these people. And like they knew everything. I told them like, yeah, this is what happened and he's lying and like, but he was over here telling his girl I
Still.
was his cousin. telling this girl I'm his
Yeah, but
fucking
you know,
cousin.
you gotta experience something to really, really like know how to handle the
Know it.
situation and know about something. It's like a motherfucker telling you about jail and they never been to jail and shit like that. You gotta kind of experience some stuff. You feel me?
I just don't understand how someone could think that that would be okay. I never ever thought going about it that way was ever okay. I guess some people just,
Yeah, I ain't gonna
everybody's
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
You get
You telling me don't jump in front of that car? I ain't gonna get mad. I want you to tell me I'm about to die. Whoop de whoops. Like some motherfuckers gonna get mad though.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the game. People like to be players, so that's the game of being a player. You know what I
but
mean?
they don't keep it, Peto. Look,
No,
if you
no, no,
want to,
no, 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 no. Let me
huh?
clarify when I say the word player. That's a player.
No,
You just called a
He just said
player. That
he
means he
about
was
to
playing.
clarify for
You feel what I'm
you.
saying? Let me clarify. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Them the ones
Nah.
giving the
Number
game.
two
Them
be
the ones
talking
giving the
some
game a
real
black
shit.
eye. You understand me?
Wait,
See, I ain't a player. I keep it P because I'll
I
tell
do
you the
too.
truth off the rip. You feel what I'm saying? I tell you the truth off the rip because I'm a man. I ain't gotta lie to you. You feel what I'm saying?
We
It's a
talking about
privilege to
play.
be in my.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? See the language get the definitions and the meanings of things twisted and people get it misconstrued. So I just wanted to
Right.
get that clarified. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. Yeah.
A real player from back in the day, the ones that they
Mm-hmm.
raised me up on, we kept it peak. We gonna tell you
Mm-hmm.
what's going on and what the program is. Either you get with it or you don't get with it. But I ain't gonna lie to you and try to deceive you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I respect you and I got love for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I'm
Right.
that's why I'm
Yeah,
coming
that's
to you
that's
because
the world we're
I was
living in though,
attracted to
dog.
you.
They want you to
You feel what I'm
lie to
saying?
them. When you tell them the truth, they gonna want to fight. They gonna want to get mad. So I'm like, bitch, I'm about to let you jump off a bridge.
Ah,
You can't take no crash dummy. Look, like you said though, you gonna tell them what it is. He's
yeah.
still, you know how this new
Man, listen.
generation. Everybody won't be look. Everybody
Man,
won't be
listen.
rich, and everybody won't be lied to.
Man,
No,
listen.
everybody won't be famous, famous and
Listen, I
be
had
lied to.
at
You know what
one
I'm
time
saying?
I got 5 women at one time. One time I had 5 women at one time.
Well, damn, you
I ain't
doing
never
your
had
big
I ain't never
dog
had to
thing.
lie to nobody. Why? Because I keep it real with them, so they respect it. You feel what I'm saying? If I
Oh
Mm-hmm.
lied
yeah,
to them, I'm gonna be stressing myself because I got to keep coming up with other lies, to cover up other lies, and cover up other lies,
Right.
and then
So you,
and then I'm running, from different conversations because I don't want to be confronted. So I'm enjoying myself. How am I going to enjoy that relationship if I can't be real in that relationship? If I can't let
right.
that person know my real spirit and my real emotions, how am I being fair to that person? Basically, I'm shortcutting that person. I'm selling them short because I'm not giving them me. I'm giving
yeah.
them something
5 women.
else.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had that many, but I had like like shit. I ain't trying to just live with you
Yeah.
ASAP. I ain't trying to get married. Like, what is we doing? You kind of jump me into the situation quick.
I mean, that's just
Yeah,
because
but I ain't
we
even
men.
5. I
So a
don't know how
woman,
you
a
pulled that
woman
off.
always
I
gonna
don't
try
know
to
how you
settle us
pulled that
down.
off.
It's just natural for them to do that. That's what they're supposed to do. A woman always supposed to
Okay,
find
Yeah.
a
let me.
good alpha,
Hey,
healthy male
but
in order for her to have a life with, and she gonna try to cuff us. They're gonna try to cuff us. They're gonna try to make sure they be the first
Oh, so
ones,
that's
so they can
facts.
take
What you
so,
saying?
so they can take us
yeah,
off. So they
but
can take us off the market because they in competition. It's more women than it is men. Because in the African race, we have more females than we have males. So it's always going to be more women. So they're going to be in more competition trying to get a man.
Yeah,
So if
that's
they mess
facts what
around and
you're
they see it,
saying, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, they
Everything
see
now
a
that
good
I'm looking
man.
at, it makes sense what you're saying.
I
That's why
never
they
under.
stress so much like they do. What's
I
up?
never
What you
understood.
Yeah,
ain't
but
understand?
I never understood that though. I know exactly what you're talking about. These females be getting on my nerves though. Like, why is you all up in this man's face? Like,
Because
let
they're
the
in
guy.
competition.
Like, I never understood that. Like, it makes me sick to my stomach to see that. Even my best friend, she likes to do that shit, and I just have to tell her, like, bro, like, chill out. Like, it's not it's not a good look.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you one example.
shit, you in
I had
competition
pulled.
with your friend.
I
Oh,
had.
it's not a good look. Oh shit.
I'm not.
Let me
I'm not in competition
let me
with
get.
nobody. I don't worry about
Let me
nobody.
give you an
Yeah.
example. Let me give you an example. I pulled up at an associate's house one time. It was about 8 o'clock at night. I had pulled up in front of his house. He was at his baby mama house
Yeah.
really. I pulled up in front of his house, and it was three women standing out in front of the house, in front of the car. So when I step outside the car, I got the music beating and everything. When I step outside of the car and I walk across the street, the three women, they automatically approach me in the middle of the street. Now, I don't know them, but they were standing with my partner, so I just automatically know that they friends. So I was like, "Yo, what's up?" Da 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 da. Well, all three of them are competing for my attention.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
know this. And the one that won was the one that was most aggressive, the one that proved to me that she had her
Mm.
mind already made up of what she wanted. And she was able to articulate that to me. One thing, it's a difference between being in love with someone and loving someone. It's a totally
Oh yeah,
different
most
thing.
Mm.
definitely.
And then you gotta, and then you
Yeah,
gotta,
it's so
and then you
different.
gotta understand this as well.
Cause some females, bro,
You
you
can
can
love a
have
lot of
love for them,
people.
but you know you're not gonna never marry her. You know you're not gonna never marry her, so you can't play no games with yourself with that. You know you ain't gonna never marry her, like ever.
Well, see, like I said,
Mhm.
But you know,
me
with the
and
marriage
my
thing, that's a whole
situation,
nother
I'm a
belief too,
polygamist.
though.
Yeah, see, like I said, I'm a
See, that's what I'm
Yeah.
polygamist.
saying.
So
Yeah, that's
the
a whole nother
difference,
belief.
the difference is my kingship, it allows me to be able to accommodate my relationships with my queens. You see what I'm saying? I
Oh
provide for
yeah.
my queens. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So they are my queens. It's not like I got my queens and then I got all these side pieces. Nah, these is my family. These are the queens that I'm
Yeah, that's
having my
facts.
kids
I get
with.
what you're saying,
I
bro.
love
I
all
kind of
my
like how a
queens. You know
host
what I'm saying?
broadcast
Yeah,
is.
Hey,
these my
bro, let
Cause
me
it's
share
queens.
like
something
we
real
have
quick.
a
Let me share.
disagreement, but we not
If
like
y'all don't mind,
screaming
let
and
me.
hollering. We have disagreements, but we not screaming and hollering.
Yeah,
I feel what everybody's saying. I fuck with this panel. You feel
I
me?
want to say this, gang. Like, as a man, I just feel like you should be focused on your purpose. Like, bro, if we, because I'll be on this app a lot right now, I always hear like the
Yeah.
sexist battles and the gender battles and shit. I be like, bro, and it be coming from men mainly too. And I'm like, bro, what y'all niggas really be doing? Like, why people be so focused on
exactly.
like females and sex? I'm like, nigga, why we don't be talking about like some stocks or some other shit? Like, we be, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
Hey,
because
man.
I'm gonna keep it real.
They gotta
Last night
mature
I
though,
had
bro. They
somebody
gotta mature.
look. Last night I had somebody's girl in my bed getting fucked, and I'm in a different.
Yeah.
I'm in Asia right now, so I wouldn't even like. I broke up with my girl, so I don't even want to be because if she,
Nah, let me
bro,
tell you why they don't talk about this. These niggas really don't have the brains. Them nigga gonna be 50 years old with a 21-year-old mindset, and they gonna be thugging forever.
mhm.
It's what it
See,
is. I know they
see.
gonna be 60 years old still thugging.
Uh,
I'm just
Man,
saying that's what
I'm
it
gonna just say
is, bro.
like,
I'm around them. I'm right here
He
around them. I
said
know,
60 years old
Like
still
you
thugging.
said,
No,
so we
60
gotta
years
you
old
gotta
still internet
surround
thugging.
ourselves
and
who
I
we
know
with.
I got
I,
70-year-olds still trying to gang bang,
I want
be
to hear the rest
gangsters,
of
and
what
da
yeah,
da
you
da
I'm
say
da.
just,
though.
What's up?
What else?
huh?
Finish what you was trying to say though. I want to hear the rest of that.
I was trying to talk right, yeah.
Dan, you say you
Nah, no
in Asia,
disrespect though,
bro? You say
but
you in
I'm in
Asia?
Thailand. I'm in Thailand right now.
Or
Yeah,
you in Thailand?
Mm,
yeah. Oh yeah, I was in China and then I came to Thailand. I go back home to the US on 10th of April.
Yeah.
But you know, I got a baby mama and shit, but she doesn't listen. Like she doesn't follow my path. She like runs off. She be gone for a day. She disrespects me, tell my business. So I'm like, how can I get rid of this girl? I just left the country for 2 weeks. Like
mhm.
you feel me? Like, but my point in saying is like I'm
You
sick
better
of
go
trying to
back
put
to the
all
country.
my
She might have
my
a ethnic. You
masculinity,
better go back to the
my
country.
protection, my protection, my whole finances into a woman that's not going to bring and add to my, try to build me up. So it's like a lot of
Yeah.
men
That's right.
they be focused on women, but they really don't even be having shit. Like they, not even intellectual peace. You know what I mean? Like you so worried about all the bullshit, like you can't even focus and have some discipline for yourself. But we always talk about women and women and women and women. That's why I be like, that's where I was at though, you feel me, with my
Right,
baby
right.
mama. I was
No,
so
no, I get
focused
what
on
you're
her.
saying, bro.
Always
I was so
fixated on
focused
what you
on
want
her.
to rather than what's in front of you.
A lot of niggas be focused on the bullshit with the marriage, like you said, it's the communication. That's what long marriages be lasting. You know
Okay,
what I'm
but hey, there's
saying?
something
Yeah,
Like a marriage gonna
there's
make
good
yeah.
for
you,
everybody in the
a
pot.
marriage gonna make
You
you have this, like, learn about communication skills off the dump.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Does everybody believe that like a woman's duty is to mold a man?
It's the who?
Real,
The
what you
motor
say?
man.
Is it women's job? No, I'm asking this because a lot of females on this platform have been saying it's their duty, like you know, it's their thing, like they're supposed to mold a man, and so I'm trying to figure out like how they're coming up with this idea or this ideology, and trying to gain perspective from a female, and then maybe all the brothers on there. Do y'all think
It,
like it's a
No,
woman's job to
I feel
mold a
like a
man to
man is
be a
supposed to be a man and a woman's
relationship?
supposed to be a woman, but a woman's supposed to add to a man. If a nigga got $10, she supposed to figure out how to make that shit. You know what I'm saying? $20 or or just make
Yeah,
a house, a
instead of
home.
relying on a nigga. I know what you're saying, number five. Instead of like you gotta have your own go getter. Like if you leave her today, what she gonna do? Vice versa
mm,
Yeah.
with a nigga. I already know.
whenever he says mold, when I think about mold, I'm thinking about you instilling morals and you basically like raise a person. That,
He
I seen your
changing this,
face
yeah.
when
He just like
that's
he changing this
To an
person.
extent. To an extent. Now, this is what's going on, and I understand what you're saying down there. What's your name? Tuco?
Yeah, too
Tuco?
too cold.
Okay, Tuco. All right. This is what's going on. One, the reason why the situation that we're dealing with in today's time with relationships is because no more are males being taught in order to be men. So you got a
mhm.
lot of grown boys that's growing up. They look like
yeah,
men, but they not
and
men.
they got the
They grown
females
boys,
teaching them
and they
I
shit.
trick.
mean, I
Look, I
mean,
Okay,
know what
yeah,
you're
okay.
saying.
Let me
Look,
we
say.
the
already know
females
that. I
teaching
was just
them.
asking from y'all
Like you
Let me
personally.
say,
let me
you
let
see
me
how
tell
they
you what's
got more
going on.
females owning shit than niggas. The females
That's what I'm
smarter than
saying.
niggas. I already know this shit,
No,
bro.
no, it's not. It's
That
not
shit
true. It's
crazy.
not true. What it is this. Okay, between 1975 and 1999, it was a big movement of incarceration of blacks. Therefore, the males was taken out of the sequence and it left a great
Yeah.
populace of women. Therefore,
Mm-hmm.
that's what created the baby mama fad because there was no baby mama fad before then. So now we created the baby mama era when they locked up a lot of the black men in prison, which caused them to be
No,
single mothers, which caused 2 and 3 generations to be raised by women. And this was a new thing that happened because there wasn't a lot of generations being raised by women. They had both male and female there to be raised by. Now you got generations that have been raised by women. So now you have a lot of males that's been raised by women. So they got a lot of feminine aspects and feminine
Mhm.
perspectives because
I
that's what
mean,
they've
okay.
been fed. They don't know no better. And I don't blame them, but I'm just telling you the facts of what the
Right, right. And
results
they
of what
also
we're
teach
dealing
they
with.
also
Right.
teach their daughters too that you
Then-
don't need a man, you can be independent. So they grow up
Okay.
with that,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
So
Right,
it's
but
like this.
hold on.
And a
I'm
woman
not
told
Man,
asking
a
that.
woman
I'm
told
not.
me
I,
this
that's
two
not what
days
I'm
ago. A
asking.
woman told me this 2 days ago. A woman told me this 2 days ago. She said, dang, because I had brought it to her attention. I said, okay, if you giving another woman advice of how to be a wife and you have never been a wife, how can you do that? So it's the
Right.
same thing with a woman with her daughter. If she is not a wife, how can she teach her daughter to be a wife and she don't even have the wife qualities
The
in order
moral,
to
yep.
show and teach her
Yeah, yeah.
daughter? So whatever it is that she is, that's what her daughter is learning. And that's what the next man is going to get.
that's facts.
Right.
Yep.
That's
That's why I
facts. And
left my
number
He,
yeah,
two,
bro.
so
number
he
five.
It's
ain't getting
Look, look,
so he
generational.
ain't
look. I
getting a
ain't gonna
woman.
lie.
He ain't
Y'all
getting a
need to
wife.
follow each other. Y'all be speaking some facts. Number two and
So
number
he ain't
five.
getting a wife. He getting a baby
Now that's
mama
facts with it.
because that's what
Look,
her
I
mama
already
is.
know.
Her mama was a
A
baby
baby
mama, and she
mom
raised
with
her. So
all,
therefore, she being
yeah.
the baby
How
mama,
could she
and
do
that's what
that
she's gonna
Hey,
if
end up
she
Yeah.
with
Sam.
is a
ain't
Hey,
baby
Sam.
mama.
experienced it?
Sam. I'm not
Yeah.
asking about the his relationship because we all know this. But what I'm asking is your
Okay,
own personal experience, your personal perspective for you personally. That's what I was
what
asking
about it?
everybody.
For me
Do you, like,
personally? See,
yeah,
see,
the
that's the
question
whole
He
that I
said
asked,
thing.
you
like,
personally, but
See,
but
that's
yeah,
ask
yeah,
see,
him
that's the
that
because
whole thing.
question.
See, that's the
because
whole thing. You gotta
what you
understand.
listen, but what you may think may be different from what I think. What she thinks may be different from how we all think. That's why I'm asking, not for the history lesson of what we all
Right.
know. What you sharing is you spitting facts, but we all know that. I'm just asking
That's
from
all I'm
your
gonna
perspective.
spit.
And
That's all we want the nigga to spit facts,
You
bro.
got to
We
understand.
ain't
You
gonna
got to
sit in no
understand who I
panel. We
am. See,
can't learn, bro.
I'm a
Like,
different
that's why I
breed. You
respect
feel what I'm
you.
saying? I'm a different breed. I'm a
Yeah, I
thoroughbred. I know
respect
y'all
what
ain't
you're
never heard
saying,
about a
bro.
thoroughbred before because I'm the last of a dying breed. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by
you ain't the
fads
last
and I don't
one,
go
though.
by opinions or emotions. You know what I'm saying? I just spit facts. I spit the truth because that's what life goes off of. The reason why we're dealing with so many problems because people spitting their opinions and too much and they
Yeah,
grabbing on
yeah,
the
yeah.
people's
Facts.
opinions and they don't have no facts on it because they trying to be nut riders and this, that, and the other for social approval and this, that, and the other. And then the
Yeah, that's
situation they
facts,
get in
bro.
is gonna be wrong.
But
That's
if I
facts, bro.
right, but I could have
That's
researched all the
facts what you're
information
saying,
myself.
bro.
I could,
That's
if I
why I
didn't know that shit,
respect
I could
Yeah,
have
you can
what
researched
he's
research
it.
it.
saying,
You
bro.
can
That's why I
research it like I
respect what he's
researched
saying.
it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But now I'm at
but
the
that's why
particular
I'm
time
asking for
where
your
I can just give it.
perspective. So I don't. So
I
I'm
But
get
just
it.
understanding
Yeah.
your
it's like proven
perspective
to be
rather than my
true. It's
perception.
proven to be true. That's all.
Right. Right. Show and prove.
Yeah.
You just written? Yeah. Yeah. I'll say
But you
yeah.
know what I'm starting to see though? I'm starting to see like a shift, a little shift. Women are starting to understand they do need men. Like I don't know where that shit came. Hold on, let me finish. I don't know where that shit came from, bro. Like we built the streets, we built the buildings, the phones, the lights, the gas lines, the houses,
Right.
the cars, the everything on earth. Man build, and women
That's
have.
right.
Most women have. Not all women, because there's good women out there, but most of the women that's influenced by social media or like new age philosophies or whatever, they don't even think that far. Like, hold on, how the fuck am I driving a car on the street in the fuck with light on? Like, they don't even think like, damn, man is important. And not only that, most of these females got sons. They'll be saying
That's
niggas
right.
ain't shit.
I already know
Yeah,
it.
that's
Hold
facts.
up.
That's facts, number five. That's facts what you're saying, bro. That's facts.
But
Man,
Man,
hey, look,
you
sis,
know what I
man
like
made it
about this
so
panel, dog? We
comfortable.
can have a
Man has
disagreement, but
made it
everybody
so
not screaming
comfortable
and
for
hollering.
women
That's why I
to
fuck with
roam the
this panel.
earth. Hey, men have made it so comfortable for women to roam Earth. I'm talking about the airplane. I'm talking about the boat. I'm talking
airplane.
about. Hey, look, I'm talking about everything. Man that built it, and women will be. They'll sit in our face. They'll sit in our face and tell us that it's some bullshit. I don't know, but
What?
it
I'm
is
about to
what it
say no,
is,
because
man.
women, you gotta remember, women didn't have rights back in the day, and it wasn't. It's because of the women that they came and made their own. They stepped and made their own thing to
Right.
get the rights to have what they want to say, to become factual, to the way they live
I
their
just
life
don't. I
to this
just
day.
Yeah, I just don't like when women say like men ain't shit. Cause I don't say all women ain't shit. I just say like box two. I'm spitting facts, man.
I
This is
mean,
just the
that's
facts. All women.
that's
Go ahead.
emotions.
My
They
bad.
supposed you got to understand this for one. Okay, let's get this
Yeah,
clarified. Okay, so we can understand and be on the same page,
yeah,
bruh.
yeah.
Bruh, you a man. So as men, we think rationally. We think with our brains. A woman, she
Yeah.
is not a man. She
Emotions.
thinks differently. She thinks with her
Mm-hmm.
heart. So therefore, her
Mm-hmm.
decisions
Heart,
are coming from an
emotions,
emotional,
everything
an
else.
emotional.
Yeah.
Okay, now listen. Now listen to this. God made it this way purposefully. Okay, so that men won't be so treacherous. We got a woman that'll be able to bring the softness out of us. You know what I'm saying? To calm us down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that calm down the bear. You feel what I'm saying? They calm us down. They keep us from destroying the world. A woman does. Because of she speaks from her emotions. You understand?
Yeah.
Man is made to lead because he thinks rationally. He analyzes everything and uses all the elements and then makes the right decision. And then the woman is his
Yeah.
backbone. She's going to support him. You feel what I'm saying? And she gonna be his eyes
That's
and
what I
ears.
didn't
She gonna
have,
watch
man.
everything.
That's
Okay, I
what,
understand that.
bro. That's what.
Yeah, she gonna be his eyes
Yeah.
and ears. She supposed to watch. She supposed. It's like this. Like okay, say Curlybecca. All right, you my woman. So when we out, you gonna be watching everything. You gonna see who looking at me. You gonna see who I'm talking to. You're gonna be watching people's body language and everything. And then you're gonna be saying, "Hey, babe, you know such and such and such and such." Da, 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 da. You can be letting me know what's going on because you're my woman. You're supposed to. You know, you're supposed to be looking out for us because we a team. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes supposed to be my eyes, your eyes. You know how it go,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Team
You know what? You
player.
know what's crazy too,
That's
bro?
right.
Scottie
That's right.
Pippen and Michael Jordan.
I think it's a Western thing because
Man,
I'm in Asia right now, right?
It
Bro,
is
these
a
women
Western
are
thing. No,
so
it's
like. Hold on, let me finish real quick, brother.
Yeah.
These women are so humble, gang. I swear to God, bro. There are. I've been here for 3 days, bro. I haven't met one disrespectful Asian woman. They all bow their heads and they're fucking sweet as fuck. And I'm like, I think it's just a Western thing, gang.
You know what that is? It's a
Man,
culture.
It's
you
not
your
just a
It's a
ass in
it's a
Western.
Indonesia.
no.
It's
It,
not
Your
it's a
ass
just a
in
cult. It's a
Western.
culture.
Indonesia
You're
and
dealing
Thailand.
with here in the West. We're
In
dealing
Hey,
with the
Indonesia
Caucasian
and
culture, a
Thailand and
European
shit.
culture, a colonized culture.
All women ain't good, all women ain't bad. But majority of these
Right.
women out here just got mutual respect, whether they a hoe or not. They
Right.
not finna disrespect you. They gonna bow their heads and talk to you with respect, regardless,
That's what
bro.
I'm trying to
They
say.
just very
Because
soft spoken.
they have been taught about honor and respect of family and family dignity.